Hey, it's Justin. So I just got done watching a video on like sad days with cerebral palsy. Um, that's what I have. I have cerebral palsy. Um, and you get them like all the time. Like I have a unspecified mood disorder where I get angry or sad or happy at the drop of a hat. It's like my attitude just changes all the time. I take medications, I'm going to therapy, all that stuff. Um, but like growing up, it was difficult. It's like, knowing that you couldn't do things that other kids could do. I remember like Little League, not being picked to go into Vikings Little League and still have to play T-ball with kids, 3 years younger than me because I couldn't play with people my own age. Being picked last for all sports, sitting bench, being water boy, in like every sport. And obviously, I don't have it as bad, you know, as someone who has quadriplegia or really bad hemiplegia or anything like that. I have very mild, and I'm very grateful that's mild, but still, still affects you. And from the constant like bullying from what I think it started like I want to say like sixth grade, seventh grade on to high school. Like I remember like seventh grade or eighth grade, I tried to go a whole year without talking, thinking if I didn't talk, I wouldn't get bullied. And I don't know if it was first period or second period, Mr. Campbell's class. There was guy Kurt Lundgren and Steve Ayers, and they would pick on me in that class. And I didn't say anything. I was just an easy target, smallest kid in school, and it's like you already have a low self-esteem as it is because you're different, and then you get picked on. And the real bad thing is when you have a disability and people don't know you have a disability, then they pick on you because you're awkward. I mean, what kind of prick would pick on someone knowing they had a disability, right? If I was, a quadriplegic stuck in a wheelchair, you know, obviously no one's gonna pick on you, not openly because that would be horrible. So when they're picking on you because you have a mild disability and they don't know about it, it just horrible. And and I told people that I had a disability, but I don't think they understood. And then, like older I got, the more you try to hide it, right? If you can pass as normal or able body, you do it. You don't want people to know, and you get scared of telling people because as soon as you say you have a disability, first thing that pops in people's head is a person in a wheelchair or someone with Down syndrome. That's like the two images people get. And I think now it's like autism, but back then that's the images you got, And so, like, definitely with dating, it's like I'm so afraid of telling people I have a disability. I have disabled placards on my car. And it's like, you know, I'm so afraid of them going, well, why do you have those? And of course, my son's disabled. He has autism. And so there again, it's like, thinking that did I pass this on to my son? And which the doctors told me no. It has nothing to do with that. But, it's just it's very hard. So today was one of them days where I was like very low. Um, what I did, I went and worked out. I go Monday and Wednesday. I always go work out. Um, and I don't know. That's about it. I don't really have any friends. I don't have really any outlet except for, therapy sessions that are far and in between. I think I got one next week and week after that stuff. It's like, it's, you can get lonely. And you do get the woe is me, why was I born, all that crap. It gets in your head. Um, and I watch these other YouTube videos where they talk about, oh, don't have a victim mentality. Well, these are people, I'm sure, that they don't have a disability, so they can't speak intelligently about it. It's like all it takes is one bad day, right? One bad day, someone could, do something crazy, right? Well, what if you were born a bad day, right? What if you were you're the accident, right? You had umbilical cord wrapped around your neck, suffocated all the oxygen, caused you to have a stroke before you were even born. That's a bad day. And it doesn't go away. So, yeah, you don't want to have the victim mindset, but, some days you do. I remember I had a teacher in college. It was a disability course I was taking in Pullman, and he was in a wheelchair. The dude could only move like one hand, right? And he moved his neck. And I was like, were you born that way? He's like, no. I'm like, how did you get like that? He's like, oh, I went cliff diving. I jumped off a cliff, and the water was shallow. And I hit, and I broke my spine and stuff. I'm like, oh. I was like, oh, so, you got 18 good years before that happened. He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Well, then, I was like, then you're an idiot, I called the guy out. I was like, you're an idiot. You weren't born that way. You made yourself that way. I was like, I didn't have a choice, So me and him, we were cool after that, right? Because we could joke around about it. And everyone else in the class was like, you can't talk to him that way. He's disabled. And it's like, yeah, I can, because I'm disabled. In fact, I was disabled before he was. So, But anyways, yeah. So I don't want to keep on rambling on. But yeah, I think it was called Living with Blimmy. That was a good, yeah, she got a good channel. Go support her. Go look her up. Like and subscribe to her stuff. It was really cool. All right. Thank you. And God bless. Bye.